Hey everyone, happy Thursday. Thanks for being here. I am so glad that you guys are here hanging out with me on our sixth episode of She Knows. And I really appreciate it. I love being able to speak on Copper John's platform about my take on the beard products and the products that Copper John offer. And just really excited to be able to sit here with you guys, chat, have you ask me questions. And each week I'm getting a little bit more and more comfortable. So I really appreciate everyone showing up, showing support for Tyson Copper Johns. We appreciate it more than you know. So I hope everybody's having a great week this week. Hopefully your week is going well. We had a nice little dinner tonight with my uncle and aunt from Oklahoma, and we haven't seen them in a long time. I haven't seen my aunt and uncle in a long time, and it was just really nice to catch up with them for a little bit at least. We got to see each other on Facebook, and that's like the nice thing about social media is that when you have family and that's with our community, you can check up on each other, you can share your life through social media and pictures and communication, and that's the one really nice thing that I really love about social media and this community, and how we can all sit here and talk to each other and just be connected in a positive light when there's so much negativity around us. And that being said, I know that there's the hurricanes that are going on. So I hope our friends in Florida or family, anyone that you might know, hopefully we're keeping good vibes and everyone is staying safe. Can't even imagine what that must be like. So definitely keep everybody in your thoughts, hopes, prayers that everyone is safe. So yeah, just have a lot to say today again. You guys might get bored of how much I'm going to have to talk about, but hopefully stick around. Like I said, there's lots to talk about, but we'll go in and say hi to everybody and get started. So, hey, E, how are you? So nice to see you. I hope everything's going well. I'm looking forward to hearing more and more about the wedding plans. If you set a date, you'll have to let us know. Hey, there's my handsome husband. And fun fact, so I've been talking about Garrett's beard that he never thought he could grow, but since using all the great products that Copper Johns has, plug, but not really. In all truth, using these products, using all the things, he has gotten to 14 inches for his beard. So bravo. I'm so proud of you. He takes care of his beard like he does our children. Immaculately amazing dad, amazing husband, and amazing beard. And it shows through when we went out tonight and he had his beard all done up and we did a braid in it, and he got so many compliments from family. And then my brother-in-law and my mom were noticing how it just his beard seemed to kind of shine, and there was a sheen to it. And my mom had made a comment about it, like, hey, what's in his beard? I'm like, it's beard balm. Beard balm. Copper John's beard balm is amazing. It just adds this shine. So that's one of the things that we're going to talk about tonight. So anyways, it kind of went off in a little Melissa tangent, but babe's rocking the 14-inch beard. So congratulations. Hey, Viking Papa. How are you and your lovely bride? Hopefully you guys are well. Hey, Jacob. How are you doing? You'll have to let us know how your trip was. You were on an adventure and you have t-shirts that you're making, I saw. So you'll have to keep us all posted on your amazing t-shirts. Very cool. You do such amazing work. Garrett wore his belt tonight on at our dinner, and sadly my belts I've put on some weight in the last few months, but it's fine. I'm fine. I'm not pregnant weight, but just trying to get healthy. And I was a little bit opposite, where everyone was saying that it's funny how people can shame people for being overweight, but then women or men can also get shamed for, or not shamed, I shouldn't say shamed, but just looked at differently. If you're too thin, are you okay? Are you sick? Is something going on? And it's one of those things that um, you know. Anyway, so I can't wear my belt right now. I'm really sad about that because it looks so good with our cowboy boots and like matching. You just did a great job. Anyways, hey David, nice to see you. Yes, say hello, hello, hello. I love that you guys are chatting away here. It's great. Hey, Joshua Ricks. I don't think I've seen you in here, but welcome. So I appreciate you hanging out. I love new people popping in. We definitely appreciate that. Yes, I cannot believe it's Thursday already as well. It's actually funny because I felt like before I did these lives, the week just kind of drug because I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for Stubble the Style for Tyson's show, and um, now it's just like, oh no, I have to prepare for my show, and all of a sudden, before you know it, it's Thursday. But I get excited because I love talking to you guys and I love trying to brainstorm, but it like rushes my week. So. Haley, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're back. I saw that you ended up getting. Did you get your products in the mail? I saw you got the shampoo, the conditioner, and the revitalizing hair serum. So, I mean, you got to let me know, how do you like it, and give us some feedback. I would love to hear what you thought. The one thing about, I know we talked last week about, you asked if it was good for postpartum hair shed, and yes. Definitely very, very good, because that's something that, our bodies, after women give birth, we can, the babies drain all the goodness out of us, and it can be very depressing. It can go all the way to our mental health and just make women feel really bad. But this, not that it's going to, work overnight. So that's why I say, just we say, just give it some time, but your scalp is going to love it. But what I wasn't prepared for is actually, I'm going through a growth spurt right now using the revitalizing hair serum, and it's almost like I have that postpartum porcupines again. So it's like you can almost see it, like I have new growth like popping out everywhere, and it's crazy because like I'm trying to do my bangs, so I had to put balm in there, and and mustache wax, because I've got these new little growths. And even on my hairline, like I don't have a great hairline. I've never really liked it, but I mean, there's all this new hair that's just popping through, blowing my mind. So any women out there, I would love to know if what your thoughts are. But Haley, I'm so glad that you're back, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat and just put a Q in front of it, and we'll definitely get to that. Okay. Is that Poncha City? I'm not sure. Uh-oh. I got a little like, wait, where is that? I'm gonna have to talk to you. Viking Papa, like we'll have to chat. I know that, like, I have lots of things to get back to you on. Hey Brandon, nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. All right, you guys are chatting. Hey, Amber. All right, well, it's great that you're here. Thank you so much for, all your support and sharing our information. And you and your husband are just great to have part of the community. We're just so glad that you're here. Okay, you guys are working a lot. Everybody's working a lot. Okay, your mom's in Florida? Where in Florida is she? Mom went through some big wins in Florida. I've seen some footage, and it looks so scary, and natural disasters are, and they say this one was projected to be a category 5, and maybe it's scaled down to a 4, which is still catastrophic. So I hope mom's okay. Hey, there he is. Tyson, listening and working. Well, thank you for all that you do, Tyson. You know that I'm always happy to help, and you are busiest, most kind, genuine person. And, I'm a different person today. Garrett's a different person today because of all that you do. And I'm sure half the chat, if not all of the chat, can all say that, you have made some sort of a wonderful impact on our lives. And that's why we're here with Copper Johns and just rooting you on all the way. Oh, wedding in March. That's awesome. Is it gonna see? I could ask you a million questions. That's what I'm not used to. I ask a lot of questions, and I'm not trying to be nosy. I'm just excited. I just want to know. Well, congratulations. March will be here really fast. That's really exciting. Yes, yes. Garrett and Tyson with your little stud muffin banter. I love it. Yeah, you see, Mr. 14 inches, right? I mean, that's crazy. Been a little rough at making it. Well, good. Definitely we'll keep your mom and everyone there. We'll keep everybody in our thoughts and prayers, just because, you can kind of say, oh, we'll pray for you, but we don't really know what they're going through. And that's really scary. So we truly hope that everyone's okay. But yeah, I have a lot to talk about, and I'm glad that you guys are going. So I'm just kind of scanning through to see if anybody has, let's see, any questions before I get started. Oh, let's see. Need to slim down for the wedding. Oof. Okay, well, do you, just so you can eat more cake at your wedding? Like, are you doing the fitting? Are you getting a tux? Are you going through all that? I'm sure your fiance is going to love you no matter what. And, obviously dad bods and beards are in. So you're already like there. I don't really know what your body looks like, but I'm sure your fiance loves it. So that's all that matters. I'm sure you're going to look great, and we will share pictures because that's something that's really exciting. And thanks for always supporting Tyson and Copper Johns and me. Thanks for being here. I know you guys could be anywhere else, and it's really cool that you're here. Tigers just took the lead, 3-2. Yep, we're in Michigan, and Garrett is supposed to be paying attention to me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, that's awesome. Go Tigers. Let's see. Okay, the shirts I'll be announcing tomorrow. All right. Well, if you guys aren't following Jacked Up Leatherworks, make sure that you're following him. He does amazing work. And what did we come up with that you're like custom country, like backwoods, like authentic pieces that you can't just go on Amazon to buy. Jacked Up Leatherworks is the real deal. So really, really excited for you. There's Marvin. How are you, Marvin? You and your beautiful bride. Oh, please accept hugs and love from all of us to both of you. And, we're keeping you in our thoughts. And I'm sorry, last time I was not paying attention to when you popped in. So I'm sorry that I didn't say hello to you, but I'm so glad that you're here, and your kindness, and we loved seeing you in the members only live the other night with Tyson, and that should be a lot of fun. So hopefully more people join as members so they can be part of this really cool thing that Tyson's doing. We're all getting an oil nana boo boo. Sorry, Tyson, I hope you're laughing at me. No, really. If you can, be a member of the Copper Johns YouTube channel, it helps out Tyson. It helps out the channel grow. And he has these really cool perks that, he does for members only. So it's really cool to, show up, and, Tyson continues to spoil everyone with his generosity. So we thank you. But definitely, I mean, it's not even very expensive. It's less than a Starbucks coffee a month. And a lot of people drink a lot of Starbucks coffee. I don't, but we make our own. Hey, JP. Okay. Your neighborhood's in good shape. Yeah, you're in Florida. That's right. Tornadoes ripped through some homes nearby. Gosh, Tornadoes are so scary. I have reoccurring dreams of tornadoes, and we have them up here in Michigan, and they're that's really frightening. So I hope everyone's okay, and whew, I'm glad that you're okay, JP. Thanks for being here. Hi, Jeffrey. Nice to see you. What did I miss with Brandon? I hope that he's doing well. Working. Oh, you got a car. I see. Okay. Well, congratulations. That's wonderful. Getting a car is it's a stressful time, and so congratulations. We love to hear good news. I love to hear good news. If you guys have any more good news to share before, we kind of go into everything, I would love to hear it. It's really uplifting to be able to, have somewhere to share our good things that happen. There's a lot of negativity, and we all go through it. And we have a platform on Facebook for that. Foundation of Power. I don't say it as cool as Tyson, but it is there. I haven't been as great to be on there, but that is a private group that Tyson has created. As if anyone's kind of going through something, we kind of all have a group there that if you need to reach out to someone, or just kind of vent. We might not have a response. We're not therapists or things like that. No one's claiming to be. Tyson isn't claiming to be. But if you just need a safe place to just vent, and you can't do it on your own Facebook page because maybe you have someone that you don't want them to see necessarily what's going on, pop over to Facebook. It's a safe space. What happens there stays there. So, just know that the Foundation of Power is there, and that's what it's for. When you're going through it, you want to vent. Like I said, like everybody's going through something, and sometimes you need that outlet. And there's some really good people in that group, and it's a safe place to be. So. Hey, Brant, nice to see you. It was nice to see you in the members only live with Tyson. That was really cool. But yeah, okay, let's see. So the Gentle Daily Wash, yes, it is a stripping wash. Actually, I have it in one of my slides here. Oh, you're gonna preview. Okay, yeah. Well, let's talk about it. Yes, it is. So the Gentle Daily Wash has, I guess we've talked about it a couple of times. Tyson knows that it's maybe a little confusing name and whatnot, but yes, it is a stripping wash. It's gentle though, but it has more. I guess I don't want to say grit to it, but it is for once to twice a week. To strip all the dirt, debris, buildup of your week, of styling, things like that the daily conditioning wash doesn't break down. So this is a really good choice. But yeah, I'm glad that you brought that up. So yes, it is a stripping wash, recommended 1 to 2 times per week. I guess we'll talk about that. I will use this. I use the fenugreek shampoo and conditioner, as all of you know, but the Gentle Daily Wash, I actually use that to clarify my scalp. And like I said, I use these products. Tyson has all these products, and I put them through like my hairstylist, regimens to see what does what, and how I can tweak this, because we're like I said last week, not everyone's the same. We don't have the same hair texture. So I will put this on my head hair, and my scalp feels so great, nice and squeaky clean. And your beard, so strip your beard, and then after you strip your beard, follow up with our oh my gosh, I'm skipping it, but our conditioner, the gotta grab it, Sweetwater conditioner. See, I wasn't prepared about this. We threw a monkey wrench in there, but Sweetwater conditioner is like, it's so amazing, and it smells so good. So I want to talk all about this, and because I use this on my hair too. but you guys will have to come to the stream next week, and let's keep that like a little teaser. But yes, stripping wash is the daily condition or daily wash, daily dental. Let me rewind and like I think I just did that thing where I was like, oh no, I got thrown off track. I'm still nervous. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that like I didn't want to just stop the live and crawl under my desk right there. Okay. All right. What do we see? Okay. Yes, please make sure to hit that like button. It helps, Copper Johns. It helps grow, just the channel and, getting more information out there to people, you might not resonate with something that I, talked about tonight or in any of the other lives, but you might know someone that might like it. So please share it out, like it, hit that thumbs up. It's so easy. Make sure that you're also going to From Stubble to Style on Fridays. I'll talk about it later too, but Tyson he had to bump the time tomorrow. So just, side note, that's From Stubble to Style will be at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. And I'll talk about that a little bit later. So thanks for that, Tyson. I appreciate it. So let's see. Okay. Oh, enjoy Severance Mountain. So yes, let's talk about it because I have Severance Mountain. We got ours in the mail too. So we got our Severance Mountain. These are, I love the black bottles. They're so cool. And I love that these have dropper tops. I don't know if you guys are like a fan of this or not, but I really love the dropper. I think that's so cool. I mean, the restrictor caps are good, but like the droppers are good. Just don't drop it because these are, these are expensive, and, just be careful. But, these can break. So just be careful. But this smell to me, well, and Garrett and I both, we discussed it, and it smells so different from Tyson's scent, and that he said that he's open about it, but it's definitely like I can't put my finger on what it smells like to me. Garrett has an idea, and I'm not gonna throw that out to you guys because I want you to form your own opinions. Everybody has different senses of smells. Since COVID, mine's been terrible. So and that was like forever ago. It's crazy how that like, I don't know, when you lose your sense of smell and taste from something, and it never really seemed to kind of come back. But yeah, there's something about this that's it's so unique. Look at how pretty that is. It's just, Tyson does such a great job. And so, if anything, if the scent profile doesn't look something that might be interesting to you, it's for the movie, and it's like a collector's item anyways, but definitely try it. It's like, again, I can't put, this is not my realm. There's a lot of people that can talk about scents, like no problem. That's Tyson all day long. Ask him about Nag Champa and balsam, and ask him what that smells like. I just smell it as a whole. There's a lot of you guys, actually. I'm very impressed. I look at the I check the DMs on Copper John's beard, and we had, a couple people that were like, oh, I smell this, and that. I'm like, amazing noses. I'm totally jealous of you guys. So yes, Severance Mountain, it's another great job by Tyson. He really, really does a wonderful job. And I don't know if you guys have noticed down the ticker that today's the last day for 25% off for Prime. Prime. So use code Prime 2024, and that's 25% off, and also free shipping over $75. So I think that's an amazing deal. Like, Tyson's always just so generous. But now would be the time. And then going into talking about spoiler. Okay, so let's go back and we'll talk again. We're going to talk about the tackle box. So Tyson has this amazing, just kind of like a a thank you. He has all his products. He's going to put $500, probably more if I know Tyson. Just his generous, kind heart is going to be like, oh, no, I'm just going to throw this and that and that. He doesn't know what he's going to put in, but all through the whole month of October, just make at least one order. You can do it through the website. You could do it through the app. One order will get you an entry into this tackle box. The winner will be drawn on the scent of the month for November. So that's really exciting. If you order through the app, your order will count as 2 entries. So if you want, to double your odds kind of thing, download the app. I know that Apple was they were having some sort of an update. So a lot of people were finding that the actual Copper John's app, it's all fixed. It's in there. It's not Copper John's Barbershop. That's a separate app. You want the Copper John's app. But yes, definitely check that out. Yeah. So again, Prime 2024, free shipping over $75 is such a great deal. So, all right. Let me just make sure that, let's see. Ooh, what's this? Okay, forecast of northern lights in northern Indiana tonight. Oh, yes, I think we have that in Michigan as well. The Aurora Borealis. It's beautiful. We saw the last one and it was absolutely gorgeous. At first we didn't think we can see anything because we're not quite in Michigan. We're not quite in the north. There were a little bit, I guess, city or suburbs, so it wasn't super dark, but once they were up. It was definitely a sight to see. So if you have it in your neck of the woods, I would definitely check it out. I had over 100 bottles, like 20 more. What did I miss? Are we talking about the scent of the month? I'm excited for next month's scent of the month, and I'm excited for the scent that the members came up with. That one's really exciting. Like, I know all these details, but I can't say anything. It's like, that's all Tyson. You guys will have to make sure to show up tomorrow, and that way we can talk about it from stubble to style. And yep, still saying hello. I love that all of you guys are here. It really is so nice and kind. And I do have a lot to say, but I also have ADD, so I can jump around. So I appreciate you guys just hanging in there. Let's see. Yes, you know what? I'm gonna put this up here. Amber does rock, like, for sure. She's so cool and laid back and very, very intelligent and just so wonderful, a wonderful addition to the community. Her and Kevin. Her husband looks like he's got an amazing beard, and yeah, so I love that. Amber does rock. She's very supportive and just she works a lot and she supports, and it's so cool. All you guys supporting is awesome. Oh, yes. So Viking Papa. Okay. You mentioned you were from Oklahoma, I think, at another live. And I said, yes, I have an aunt and uncle that are in O'Hare. And they've been there for a long time. They're retired, but Oklahoma City deputy sheriffs. So they've seen a lot, and now they're retired, and they have Rottweilers and horses and lots of things to keep them occupied. And they're so, like, that's like, to me, cowboy country. And I was expecting to see my uncle in a big cowboy hat, and I know Garrett wants one really bad. He wants one custom and steamed to his head and all these things. But yeah, I would love to see Oklahoma. You guys are no strangers to tornadoes. I'm assuming. I know my uncle will always let us know they have a whole underground cellar. I think of Dorothy. Oh my word. But yes, hopefully you guys aren't affected by any kind of storms right now. I know that it seems like there's a lot going on in weird places in the world. So I hope everybody is doing okay. Hey, Randy, nice to see you. Doing well, just waiting for the weekend. Okay. Well, good. Yes, I know it's hard. The weekend seems to come and go so quickly, and that's why it's so great at the that my week goes by pretty quickly, and then we get to see Tyson, and then boom, it's Saturday and Sunday. But I miss my husband because he's had, like, I guess I wouldn't even want to call it a day off, but he was home for a little bit on Sunday, and he's been working for like 3 months straight. So I am so grateful for him and how much he works for our family, so I could be at home and work remotely and be with our kids. Having a special needs child who is not speaking. He does go to school, but it makes me a nervous wreck. And we have our younger daughter, and she's wonderful. But it's so nice. Men, you guys, it's instilled into you to bust your butt, and you have to take care of your family. And this is something that I see from Tyson every day. He's got 6 children and a beautiful wife, and he works so hard. And you guys, act like you're like, oh, I'm good. Or I try to tell Garrett, please just take a nap. No, I will feel guilty. I'll feel guilty if I take a nap. Like, we need you. We need you. We need you to take care of you. So you guys are so hardworking. And please know that your spouse, your significant other, whoever, if anybody's working, you guys are both working. Take care of each other. Take that extra time to cuddle and snuggle and slow down a little bit. I know that we're so just focused on the time. It's like we're constantly chasing time. Oh, I have all these things to do, and then if you don't do them, you're hard on yourself. I know that's one of my biggest I guess downfalls is procrastination. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And then everything seems to pile up, and you just feel terrible about yourself because you're like, oh, where do I start? And you've got your spouse that wants you to just come and sit on the couch with them. And you're like, no. Take that time. Take that time to do it. Go and slow down. So again, Melissa ADD rant. Welcome to my roller coaster. Buckle up. I'm going to go back up here because I see Haley, Miss Haley. Okay, I received it super quick. Okay, however, haven't used it. That's completely fair. No worries at all. So what I have been telling, since you got the fenugreek shampoo and conditioner, I would like to suggest, if you're not used to, I don't know what products that you use, and there's absolutely no judgment, but I like to tell newcomers to our fenugreek shampoo and conditioner to make sure that it's highly concentrated, which means there's not a lot of filler. So a little goes a long way, and to add water to that. Now you're gonna, kind of get a good amount going and just add some water to it. But when you really work it into your scalp, and kind of be gentle, but work it into your scalp, let it just kind of let the water rinse. Wash your scalp first and then rinse it out completely. Then you're going to go back in with another shampoo. When you go in with that shampoo, I actually like to take the shampoo, and just like the conditioner, I like to kind of work it in gently from the mids to the ends, and then maybe I'll take a little bit more, add some more water, and I'll really go into massaging my scalp and creating that nice lather, and kind of joined everything in, and then just rinse it out. So in these drier months, you're going to want to make sure that you're not using piping hot water. I know that you probably want to because it's cold, and I'm a cold person, so I want that hot. But that's hot water is going to, just suck up the moisture, and you're going to feel, itchier and stuff like that. So if you can dial it down just a bit, especially when you're washing your hair, and then, rinse it all out, kind of give it like a gentle squeeze, and then go ahead and put in that conditioner and just work it through the ends first. You condition hair, not the scalp. So go ahead and work it through. Leave it off your scalp, just up to the top of the roots. That should be the last thing you hit, and then rinse it out. So I'll talk more about the revitalizing hair serum probably next week. But yeah, take your time to try it, but please let us know what you think. I have so many great experiences since I've used it, and you know, I really want to know what the women are thinking about it, because I see a lot of guys in here and you're talking about it, and I love that these hardworking men are changing what they've been kind of groomed to use, like, a great marketing thing that you see. And, now you're coming to these lives, you're getting educated, you're going to other, you're doing your research, really, is what I'm trying to say. And that way you can find what works for you. Because just because, someone says they do it this way, that way, I just told you how I do it. You might not like the way that I do it. You might not like, or it may not work for you at another person suggestion. But that's why Tyson has something for everyone. And just go ahead and try and see what works for you, and ask questions. I mean, Tyson and I love getting questions. It's so nice. Melissa, you never have to apologize for not recognizing me. I know how these lives go. Yes, and but you are definitely in all of our hearts, you and your wife. So I take it personal, and it'll be something that, I probably did. I probably thought about it in the middle of the night, like, oh, I can't believe I didn't say hello to Marvin. That's just how I am as a person. I think about that stuff. As if hurricanes wasn't enough, Florida got record tornadoes. Yes, I had read that. I believe it's 90 plus tornadoes, and that's not normal, correct, for Florida. That's really scary. I have weird dreams, and I'm not really sure. I think it's probably like when your teeth fall out, which that happens to me too. I'm pretty sure it's anxiety, but or some sort of like deep suppressed fear. But yeah, it's very scary. High winds, anything, especially watching movies, and we watched Twisters, and that is so unbelievably scary because there's nothing you can do. Went through Katrina, Harvey, been through 2 tornadoes, F3 and F4. Goodness. Whew. You, well, I'm so glad that, they didn't affect you, but that is really scary. Whew. Marvin, I had my area blasted with tornadoes. My neighborhood got very lucky. The folks nearby got hammered. Oh, yeah, that's just, it's heartbreaking. And truly, I can't imagine, the fear, but then afterwards the devastation, and going through and, seeing your every single day disrupted in a second. And, we daily are hard on ourselves. And, if we just appreciate, look around and appreciate what you have, because, a disaster could strike anytime. We hope that it doesn't. We hope that people stay safe. But, they have memories, they have possessions and things like that can't be replaced. So we hope that everyone is okay. Just started binge listening to Dad Bods and Beards podcast this week. Really like the topics and how they present them. Yes, aren't they wonderful? I mean, truly very emotional. I mean, of course, Tyson and Logan are their own vibe, I guess. They're so wonderful, but they're real about what they've been through, especially Logan. And his story alone, you guys will just have to listen, start from the beginning. Just like Randy, listen to them. Every single one, even if you think you're not going to like it, you're going to get hooked, because you will find some piece in that show that you can resonate with. And it kind of like fills your heart up a little bit. It gives you something to think about, especially if you're down. So that's great. I'm glad that you're listening to it. I always look forward to them. Okay, so I guess it depends on your skin type for beard serum as far as putting it on before or after the shower. So that's a great question, David. There are a couple of ways. And I have a slide that talks about a pre-scalp treatment before your shampoo. So that's just kind of putting it on, massaging it in, letting it sit for at least 30 minutes up to 4 hours to, penetrate down into your scalp. And then when you get into the shower, you're going to kind of, your pores are going to be nice and receptive. They're going to be nice and open, and they're going to be, loving that fenugreek shampoo. And, it's a whole system. But on the, other hand, after the shower, when you still have kind of moisture going in your skin, not soaking wet, not super dry, that revitalizing hair serum on those areas, on your beard, the weak parts of your face, and up on, anywhere where you're feeling semi-thin or, even balding. The revitalizing hair serum, rosemary is nature's minoxidil. Minoxidil is a chemically formed ingredient. This is not a chemical. Rosemary essential oils, it's been called, just because of the great factors. So yes, you can add it absolutely after the shower. You do not have to put it in either way. Like I said, there are suggestions, and you have to find what works for you. And yes, Tyson's talked about this before, that there is too much of a good thing sometimes. So again, at certain times of the year, you're going to have to experiment with that. And right now, for me, example, it's dry. It's dry because it's getting colder. So my house is super dry. My skin is so dry that even like my under eyes were kind of starting to flake. So I use the milk and collagen bar soap. I had to switch, and I used the daily conditioning wash as my face wash today. And I washed my eyes and, all over my face. And my skin felt so much better. It felt nourished. It didn't feel, stripped or just dry and tight. It felt really great. And then I followed that up with, I use beard oil and the revitalizing hair serum. I use the revitalizing hair serum and then the beard oil. But yeah, that's a whole different regime. But yes, to answer your question, there is no right or wrong. You can do a pre-treatment, a pre-wash scalp treatment and put it on before. And you can also you can skip that. You don't have to do that. But again, try and see what works. But if you do put it on the shower, make sure that you leave it on for at least 30 minutes. So, and gently massage, gentle. I went on a rant last week about, this aggressive shaking of hair follicles, and it's just my suggestion. I know that it's kind of hard with men with beards to, gently massage when you've got so much, hair and you're working with, but just slow it down just a little bit. Let's all just breathe, slow down, and, take care of yourself and try not to rush so much. Okay, gentle daily is recommended twice a week. So, again, these are just merely suggestions. Now, this is something that with the products, we're not cookie cutter people. Cookie cutters meaning, the same. You are going to want to try to do what's best for you. I know that I see a huge difference. I can tell immediately when Garrett's used the gentle wash. His beard, and then he follows it up with a sweet water conditioner. His beard is a completely different texture. It's like it's a gorgeous canvas. It's nice, and he will do that. Sometimes he does it once a week, or depending on what you're doing. He works, in a Ford Motor Company, so he works in a plant. There's a lot of element things going on. So yes, he will maybe strip his beard more, or it depends on what you want. There's no right or wrong here. It's what is right for you. So you have to kind of, test it out, but I wouldn't use it more than twice. But of course, always ask Tyson. Hey. Cliff, that's Cliff. Hi, Cliff. So nice to see you. That's our buddy Cliff. At first I didn't know, I couldn't tell, but I love that. Thank you so much for for being here, Cliff. We miss you. We haven't seen you in a really long time. That means a lot. Yeah. Yep, I see it now. Uncle Cliff, Uncle Cliff. Yes. You will have to come over because I don't even think I don't think you met Gemma, or did you come over with Gemma? I can't remember, but yes, it's great to see you in here. Thanks for being here. Oh, yes. Yes. If it wasn't Saving Everdell, I grabbed all this horror stuff, and the scent sounds amazing. Yes, Brandon, it's really good. It's really unique, and definitely, like, I could smell it through the bottle. Like, I can't if like if I think of like if you were to go into, okay, so Garrett already said this, so this is not mine, but I'm kind of tweaking a little bit. Like, let's say you went into some sort of a store that, books, and there's, like almost like that vibe, that dark vibe. That's what it smells like. It smells really, really just like intense, but like soft at the same time. I can't describe that very good, but Tyson, he did it again. He did good. So definitely, if you can, check it out. 25 Prime 2024 is a great savings, free shipping over $75. Tyson, that's just super generous because shipping is not cheap. And we also have a warehouse, and the warehouse, they do we pay them as a service to all the orders that you guys place. We use the warehouse, and they itemize everything, and they charge Tyson for all the bubble wrap and everything that goes in it. So make sure that you guys are getting the shipping insurance when you place an order, because the post office, their shipping continues to go up and up and up, and they are not the best, especially with the inclement weather and the hurricanes. It affects the post office, and for whatever reason, this has gone on for months, but the tracking is a little frustrating, and we share your frustration. We do get a lot of people going, what's going on? It looks like my package is still at the warehouse, and it's been 5 days. This happens to us. We will see that, our package is there, and then literally the next day that we check, we have a delivery date, and it's going to be delivered, between 7 and 11 that day. So we don't know why it happens. Once it leaves the warehouse, then it's out of our hands. So, and also please note that when you do place an order, sometimes, give us 1 to 2, 3 processing days, just so that, those tickets will go to our warehouse. And then that way they will, in the order, in queue, they're going to pack those orders. So keep in mind, Copper Johns is growing. The order count, we're so blessed and grateful that you guys are ordering, and continue to support Tyson and Copper Johns. There can be 1 or 2 days that go by, but before the post office picks it up, is what I'm trying to say. So thank you again for just being patient and knowing that the post office, standard time could be, 5 to 7 business days. But when there is the weather going on, and because Utah's, over here, and you're, shipping to, I don't know, Maine, it can go, through a lot of loopholes, and we don't know why. We have no control over it. But as a suggestion, get that shipping insurance in case it gets lost. But know that you can reach out, find out what's going on, but sometimes we don't have control about, they're updating the tracking information. But hi, 3D, nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so hey, Amber, so glad that you're here. All right, so I have I kind of got sidetracked, and I didn't realize that it is 10 minutes to 9 o'clock. And I didn't even talk about what I wanted to talk about. So I'm going to throw this up here and take Amber down. So cute. All right. So I promised to talk about ball wash. Now, as you can see, our lovely, lovely model, Tyson, and his very provocative pose from last week's live. Tyson, I'm sorry. I hope you're not mad. And if you're listening to this, you probably are like, probably taking a nap, and I wouldn't blame you. I hope you are. I hope you don't get mad at seeing this, but I was giggling upstairs. I love making these slides, and when I start, I can't stop. Like, to me, I had to put you on there. So anyways, so we're going to talk about it. Ball wash. Pamper your manhood and body with luxurious blend of invigorating masculine infused ingredients. Experience the refreshing, hydrating benefits that will leave you feeling revitalized and exuding an irresistibly masculine scent. That is a tongue twister, but that is pretty much what is going on. And it's about time that men you can talk about this stuff. Forever it's been, we're not allowed to talk about your body, and to talk about your body is shameful, or maybe it's just uncomfortable for the people that were raising you or things like that. But we should not giggle over ball wash. We should be like, heck yeah, finally something. That's what I love about Tyson. I giggled. I didn't even want it to be called. I gave him a hard time. Like, do you really have to call it ball wash? He's like, yes, I have to call it ball wash. It's ball wash. And it's funny because now that we have it at our house and that I've done my research on it and use it myself, it's not just for the manhood. So there's lots of really good ingredients in here, and we'll pop over to the next slide really quick, and I'll just kind of talk about it here. But here, take one more look at Tyson in the shower. I love you, Tyson. All right, so keeps your most sensitive areas fresh, clean, fresh, and invigorated. It's a natural antiseptic. It's soothing, because we know, that, downstairs maybe not clean, and you're sweating and using the bathroom, and, you don't get to take a shower, until 12 hours sometimes of working a long shift. So neutralizes odors. It nourishes and conditions, reduces irritation and chafing. And this is really nice for you guys. I can't imagine what it must be like, but no more itch. I mean, I have to say, as a female, probably one of and I know guys don't care because they'll do it. Like, you're not afraid to go in itchy, scratchy, whatever. But I mean, sometimes it's like, I have to say it. It's true. But anyways, now you'll feel good. So, and it alleviates that. So anywhere skin touches skin, and try it. It's I can't even describe how cool it really is, and how it feels afterwards. So I did a little guy here, said, this is Bob. Bob used Copper John's ball wash. Bob feels great. Bob is proud of who he is. Be more like Bob. That's Bob. Exude confidence and be proud of who you are. Now, that being said, this is excellent for women too. So anywhere skin touches skin, and this is Jane. Jane uses Copper John's ball wash. Jane feels great. Jane is proud of who she is. Be more like Jane. Now, yes, so for women, this is great, for your intimate areas. It's completely fine to use. Also, we, carry a little bit of heaviness in the front that may rub our skin, and we could also chafe. So under and between, great there. Armpit areas, your feet. This is great. If people deal with, if you have any kind of itchy foot, stinky feet down there, girls, guys, kids, this is wonderful. So yes, ball wash, but times a million other uses. But yeah, so that's my rant on there. And so I have a couple other things to talk about, but it's literally the end of the live. Now, there's about 5 more minutes. I quickly wanted to talk about balm because, again, it's wonderful. Homecoming season is coming up. It's great dry styling tool that adds nice shine and sheen. I talked about, my mom complimented Garrett's beard. And even, my brother-in-law, it just had that nice sheen. It holds, controls, it adds a nice luster, it tames frizz, and it makes your hair touchably soft. I actually have it in my hair tonight, and I love the balm. It's wonderful. So let me just take this off here. So we have I had a thing for sweetest day. Sweetest day, one of the things about Copper Johns that I love is that we promote and encourage self-love and taking care of yourself. So sweetest day is October 19th. It's a day to celebrate not just love, but friendship and kindness with anyone in your life. But the most important person to show love to is yourself. So this is just a little idea. If you have a female in your life, I strongly suggest the oil, butter, and balm. And if there are ladies out here, the ball wash. These are fun little ideas, and might be a nice little gesture to show I love you or thinking of you. These are just little ideas that I kind of put together. But if you don't have a partner, you don't have a spouse in your life, you need to love yourself and take care of yourself. So treat yourself, and that's just very, very important. When you take care of yourself, you feel better. And that's really what Copper Johns means through and through and through. And we just want you to be proud of who you are. And we need to be, nicer to ourselves and just kind. So yes. And again, I appreciate you guys all being here. This hour goes by super fast, and I'm sorry if I ignored the chat a little bit, but yes, I had so much to say. Tomorrow's From Stubble to Style with Tyson, and he is pushed it back to 10 Eastern because he is going to, and don't laugh at me, or you can laugh at me, Teton Falls, Idaho. So he's going to be driving there, but he's speaking at an expo. So he's going to be doing a little bit of educating because, Tyson is a professor. He's an educator. So he's going to be speaking, and he did not want to leave you guys hanging. He really thoroughly enjoys every Friday hanging out with you guys. He really wants, he's spreading himself across so many things right now, but he wants Friday nights to be special. So that way he can update you guys and chat with everybody and just, feel like engaged. So we just want to, let you know that 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern, that will be From Stubble to Style. And then at 9 o'clock here, you've got the Beard of Respect. So make sure to go show those guys some love. And, Mike, Scott, and Jason, you guys are wonderful. And the Beard of Respect, they're great people. So make sure to go pop over there and say hi and just keep being positive and keep showing each other love. And that's all we need to do is we need to take care of ourselves, show each other just that love and respect, and just keep being wonderful to each other. So I hope to see you guys next week on the 7th episode. I just really love that you guys all come and hang out with me. So have a wonderful night, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys.